All right, guys, for day 2, this is our lower body focus day, right? We got a couple new exercises and a couple different variations on exercises that we have been working on, right? The structure is still gonna be the same, or a little bit more actually. We're doing 4 sets of 30 seconds on each exercise, and they're gonna be in supersets, right? That means you do the first 2 exercises together and then rest, and you repeat that for 4 sets before moving on to the next 2 exercises. Cool? So the first 2 are gonna be a squat pulse. So on a squat pulse, you're gonna come down about 90 degrees, right? Then you're gonna go up and down, but you're never gonna go to full extension, right? You're always gonna come, higher up, but you're never gonna come all the way to the top. And we're gonna keep this little squat pulse going. We're gonna keep the tension on the legs and on the glutes for 30 seconds. Go ahead and relax, right? After those 30 seconds, you can shake it off for like a second or 2. You're gonna go right into your jumping squat. Right? So Andrea's gonna hit the ground, boom. Make sure she's going low every time and all the way up. 30 seconds on a jumping squat. And rest. Once you complete your 30 seconds on the jumping squat, then you can rest. Now, I don't have a specified rest time. Anywhere from 30 and 90 seconds is fine. And then you're gonna repeat. We're doing 4 sets on the squat pulse and jumping squat. Cool? Okay. So the second 2 exercises that we're gonna work on are actually the same exercise. We're just gonna do the right leg and the left leg. Andrea's gonna set up for a single leg glute thruster here on our chair. So for this, you can use a couch, you can use a box, you can use a bench. We're using a chair. Just like your regular glute thruster. Go ahead and put your leg down real quick. Your regular glute thruster, right? Your hips are gonna come all the way to the top. Your eyes are gonna be looking straight ahead, right? You don't wanna look up, because when you look up, your ribs naturally come up. It causes an arch in your back. You wanna look straight ahead. Cool? So one leg is off the ground, right? This is gonna put all the tension on her right side hamstring and glute. She's gonna lower her hips till they're slightly above the ground and then extend them all the way up to the top, right? You're gonna repeat this for 30 seconds. Do your best to not rotate. Your hips should be leveled, right? Your eyes are looking straight ahead. You shouldn't look up. Abs are engaged, squeezing the glute. Go ahead and relax. Then no rest, go right into the second one. Boom, you got it. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Once you finish, you can rest anywhere from 30 to 90 seconds before starting your second set. Same thing, guys, 4 sets on this one. Go ahead and relax. So for this next part, if you have sliders on a carpet, it will work perfectly. If you don't have sliders, socks on a hardwood floor will also work perfectly, okay? Or a towel, yeah, a towel on a hardwood floor would also work perfectly. All right, go ahead and stand up. We're gonna set up in our side lunges, okay? So facing the camera, right, on one end, on the wood, perfect. Right, so we're gonna work on a side lunge, right? Same thing, we're doing 30 seconds on one leg and then switching 30 seconds on the other leg. Go ahead and demonstrate, Andrea. So when you do a slider side lunge, almost all of your weight has to be on the leg that is bent. Go ahead and come back, just do 10 reps for me. Right, all the weight here is on her left leg. If she lets her weight go onto the leg that slides, it's gonna be a lot harder to pull it back in. Right, this is a great exercise again for mobilizing the adductors, which is the groin area or the inner thigh, right? It's gonna lengthen that and then force you to contract it. So it's actually gonna strengthen up that inner thigh. On the standing leg here, the glute, the quad, the adductors, again, working great. Other side for me. 30 seconds on one leg, right? And then you're gonna go 30 seconds on the other leg. That's your second exercise. Also important to note here, we are disassociating the hips again. Right, this is really important if you want athletic performance, is to be able to separate one leg from the other and not have a strain. Really good if you're like basketball, for instance, that has a lot of groin injuries, or soccer, or anything that kicks or throws. Really good exercise for mobility in that regard, right? Go ahead and rest. So that is the last superset. Will be 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other leg. Cool? Okay. There is a conditioning part to your lower body day. We're gonna do an ascending and then descending crab walk ladder, right? So if you have a band, even a TheraBand or a glute loop or anything like that, you would place it right around your knees here, right? The band will go around your knees and you would stretch those knees apart, creating tension and engaging glutes. If you don't have a band, you can imagine one, like Andrea will today, right? So setting up in her crab walk position, it's about halfway down into a squat, maybe a little less, about quarter squat, right? She's pushing her knees apart. Imagine if she had a band there. She's gonna take 1 step to her right, then 1 step to her left, 2 steps to her right, and then 2 steps to her left. And she's gonna keep going to 3, and then 4, and then 5. right? Once she gets to 5, then she's gonna go back down. She's gonna go to 4 to one side, and then 4 to the other side, right? And then 3, and then 2, and then 1. And then you will rest. I believe you're doing 2 sets of this today. Again, you don't have a band, just imagine like you had a band. If you do have a band, you're gonna be in for a treat because it will be super hard. But it is a really good exercise and a really good booty builder. All right, guys, try those out. Let us know how it goes.